it's something from day one that I just kind of put my head down, tried to learn from guys like Khalif, Demo, and, just continue to take reps, continue to get better. Working in different weather like today was, different, taking the gloves off, just realizing different little things and understanding how to set up the blocks. I'm a guy kind of just want to run through folks, but, maybe I could have got to the 50 in the game if I would have seen a little crease, but I was like, I can get right here, It's a little bitty hole. So yeah, man, just the reps and the reps and the reps. It's something I've been grateful for. I love how much we practice special teams here, So.
What was your reaction when you initially kind of proposed this idea, I guess? Obviously you've done a lot.
Yeah,
special teams in all phases, but.
Yeah, so like my second year in the league, when I was in Indy under Coach Saturday, halfway through the season, I got moved to fullback, and it's kind of something, just kind of throughout my career at Houston in high school, it's like, it'll just be like mad random, like, hey, do you want the football? You want to do this or something? And I'll be like, yes, sir. Just because I'm ready for any opportunity. And so I've kind of just ingrained that in my mind just to kind of be ready for, any opportunity, And so I appreciate how much they believe in me here, and I want to prove them right, So.
Yeah, with the major gave you that opportunity to run the ball, I guess, and then I guess Dana came in, and then you kind of primarily defensive.
Yeah.
And then, can you talk about just the experience of playing running back and how it translates to, what you're doing now as kicker corner?
Yeah, I think that, just understanding, I think it's really more about just the longer I play football, the more I understand the threat of a dynamic guy with the ball in his hand. And me knowing as a cover guy or a defensive guy, I kind of rather play the guys who want to get sideways because, one, I'm fast, but two, it's just kind of like if you have a guy that's as fast as Ja and he's slicing through your defense, now he's at the second level immediately. So I kind of had that same mentality with the ball in my hand as far as like, if I can slice through, eventually I'm going to get through one-on-one with the safety with all my momentum, it should be something good for the Detroit Lions. So, yeah, man, just I think my experience just as a player and being around guys that are super talented and guys that are super skilled has allowed me to just kind of understand, I think, what Coach wants from me with the ball in my hand. So, yeah.
How do you think your style pairs well with the new kickoff rules? Do you think that plays to your advantage?
For sure. If the goal is to get to the 30, I believe in myself getting to the 30 every time just off of momentum. I can run into you at the 20. We're going to go that way, because I'm not running soft or too timid or too vision-y, I might take the first gap. And so I'm just trying to mature my game now to where maybe that first gap is tempting, but it's meant to go here, so keep on going over there, even if it takes me a little longer to get down here, So just trying to work at it every day.
Roy talked yesterday just about, what he saw from the culture when he got here. And it kind of, was everything you kind of expected and a little bit more from like just the competitiveness and practice and everything else. What was your impression from the outside and how has it been confirmed, I guess, since you've been there?
I think how it's been confirmed is just like top down, which is like every coach, every assistant coach, head coach, coordinators, it's just an intense standard. The intensity. It's like, of course, there's a standard everywhere you go. Every team you play for, they say there's a standard, but the intensity of the enforcement of that standard is something that I'm not quite used to, So I've definitely gotten used to it so far, and I really enjoy it, And sometimes it don't look like it out there. We might get into it or something, but I definitely appreciate being held to the highest standard, and that's what you ask for. And it's something that if you're somebody tilted, very emotional, sometimes it can be tough for you, I'm a guy with a chip on my shoulder. I might react to everything or something, so being able to mature and being coachable is something that's been a daily thing for me too, but it's I definitely rather that than the opposite. So.
Did you sense that, I guess, when you were in Indy, when you played them last year, that there was that kind of, or could you get a sense of it? Because, Roy, you say, when they, in the game, like you could see why they were able to convert at the end of the game they held them off at the end when they played Arizona last year. But did you get a sense like across the way at the time?
Yeah, for sure.
Like why they were good, I guess.
For sure. That was last year was probably my first year starting on defense. I started the 5 out of the 6 last games we played over there, and I got to play against a lot of teams, Broncos team, a Miami team, a New York team, and I've been on the backside of zone, playing against a lot of offenses. and nobody's receivers are blocking like Detroit receivers on the backside of zone. It's like they really, to me, they don't really have a chance if I'm lined up way in there, but it's almost pesky. And, you know, sometimes the back might bend it all the way back. It might be 1 out of 10 times, but every single snap, my mom was like on the back of my helmet, slapping me with his hands and hitting me with his face. So, yeah, I definitely could tell just from their intent and from their just kind of consistent focus. Even when they got up, they still played the same way. And so, you know, being out there against them, it was kind of like, you know, you understood how they was coming. So I'm excited to be here.